Hi, I'm Marianne Williamson, and I'm excited to unveil my plan for the United States Department of Children and Youth. I want to tell you why I feel it's so strongly needed. We have millions of American children in the United States who live in chronic trauma. We have millions of American children who go to school every single day in schools that don't even have the adequate school supplies with which to teach a child to read. And if a child cannot learn to read by the age of 8, the chances of high school graduation are drastically diminished, and the chances of incarceration are drastically increased. We have millions of American children who are traumatized before preschool. We have American children who are in suicide watch in elementary school. We have up to 13 million food insecure children in the United States. That means we have children in elementary school going into the classroom and asking the teachers if maybe they have something to eat for them. We have millions of American children who live in what's called America's domestic war zones. And psychologists tell us that the PTSD that they experience is as severe as the PTSD of a returning veteran from Afghanistan or Iraq. This is a vast sea of human suffering. This is a humanitarian emergency in my book. And as president, I want a massive realignment of investment in the direction of America's children. The United States is almost alone in basing our educational funding primarily on property taxes. This is wrong. This is immoral. What it means is that if a child is raised in a neighborhood of financial advantage, then that child has a very good chance of a very high quality public school education in the United States. But if that child does not grow up in a financially advantaged neighborhood, then the chances of a very low quality educational experience is almost guaranteed. Not because the teachers aren't good enough, not because people aren't trying, but because there is not enough financial support, in many cases even to provide glue sticks and paper. As president, I want a massive realignment of investment in the direction of these children, not only because it's the right thing to do, but because this is economically stupid as well as everything else. Think about this. There is no greater potential for economic prosperity, peace, prosperity of every single kind over the next few decades. There is no greater potential for that than in the brains of our children. If you want to see the potential for greatness in this country, including economic greatness, I'll tell you where it is. It's in every kindergarten, in every neighborhood in the United States. Every time you think of a child in a kindergarten, and you think of a withholding of education from that child, then you better believe it. You're talking about unrealized economic potential. And you put all those children together, we're talking about unrealized economic potential of millions, billions, possibly trillions of dollars. And I'll tell you something else. When you're the richest country in the world, and you are withholding education from a child, that is a form of passive oppression. My goal will be that every single school in the United States be a palace of learning, of culture, and of the arts. And we need more than that. We need trauma-informed education. We need anti-bullying. We need violence prevention, restorative justice. We need conflict resolution. And I'd like to see mindfulness in the schools. We all know that we have a problem here. That's part of the reason I'm running for president. This is one of those areas that has just gripped me and that I stand on in this campaign. And if you elect me president, I will stand on as president of the United States. America's children, it's not just a cliche to say they're our future. They are our responsibility. The future of America depends on our actualizing the potential, intellectual, on every other level possible, medical, emotional, psychological, the most we can do, everything we can do to help prepare our children for greatness. That is how we will create an era of infinite possibility for the United States. And that is how we will make America great again. We've heard that phrase before. Let's be real about it. We can't be great if we're not good. We have some very good things to do.